Hey, how's it guys? In this video, I'm going to show you how to import stock historical price from Yahoo Finance in Power BI. Alright, so there are several ways we can import historical price from Yahoo Finance. We can either use Power Query or we can use Python, which is my preferred method because I can manage the code myself. Now, if you've never worked with Python in Power BI before, then you can watch my introduction video on how to get started with using Python in Power BI, which I'll link the link in the description below. Alright, so let's go into Yahoo Finance first. Now, say I want to import the historical price for Amazon, Tesla, and Apple into Power BI. Alright, so here I'm going to search for Amazon. And it's going to be this one right here. Now I want to scroll down and click on historical data. And right here we have this download option, which allows you to download the CSV file directly. And I'm going to cancel this window first. Alright, so first you want to select the date range that you want to import the data. And for demonstration purpose, I'm only going to import the last 5 days. And for the frequency, I'll set that to daily. And here you also have the option to import other information as well, such as dividends, stock splits, or capital gain. Now I'm going to click on apply to apply the new settings. Alright, so here I'm going to right click on the download hyperlink. Then I'll grab the link. Alright, so go ahead and open your code editor. And I'm using VS Code and create a blank Python script. Now in the Python script, I'm going to import the pandas module and let me increase the font size. Alright, so it's going to be import pandas as PD. Now using the pandas module, which is a very powerful data analysis Python package, and I can reference the pandas module using PD, and there's a function called read CSV. And this read CSV method basically will import any CSV file, whether the CSV file is stored in a local drive or from the web. Now here I'm going to import the URL. Alright, so I'm going to name the output df, stands for data frame. Now in the next line, I'm going to print the df object. Alright, so if I go and run this Python script, now this read CSV method is going to make a request call to this web address, download the CSV file, and convert that into a data frame table, which looks like this. Now, because I want to import multiple companies' historical price data, so I'm going to create a list, and I'll name the list stickers. Now, inside the list, I'm going to insert the tickers that I'm interested in. So I have Amazon, Tesla, and Apple. Now, if we look at this web address, so right here's the ticker symbol, and I want to replace that with a variable holder. So I'm going to insert a set of brackets. Now let's say my variable name is going to be tickers. Actually, this should be tickers, not stickers. I spelled that wrong. Alright, so let's say my variable name to hold each ticker value is going to be ticker. So inside the curly bracket, I'm going to insert the variable name. And everything else is going to stay the same. Now to condense all the data sets into a single table, here I'm going to create a dictionary. You can think this as a hash table. Alright, so it's going to be a set of curly bracket to represent a dictionary object. Now to iterate each ticker from this tickers list. So I can say for ticker in tickers. I mean then this line here. And I'll take out the print statement. Now when I run this loop here, this ticker variable is going to replace this variable holder that I created before. Alright, so for example, if I print df and run the script. Alright, so here I'm getting this 404 error. Oh, because I forgot to convert this as a f string. and which is a specific syntax that Python uses. All right, so just make sure that you insert letter F right in front of the string. Now, if I go ahead and rerun the Python script, and it's still going to give me the 441 error. Oh, I know why, because here I have a typo. This should be AMCN, not MAC. Alright, so if I run the Python script again, now it's going to print 3 data sets for each company. So here's the historical price for Amazon, Tesla. Now, once we load all the tables to this data set object, we can combine the tables by using the concat function from the pandas library. Alright, so here I can simply insert the dataset object or the dataset dictionary, and I'll name the outputs stock data. And this object here is going to represent the table name. Alright, so if I do a test run, so here I'm going to print stock data and run the Python script. Alright, so here notice that so if we look at the first 2 columns, so these 2 columns, well, the column headers, they are the index. And I want to remove the index when I import the table into Power BI. And one way we can do that is we can use the reset index method. Now inside the reset index method, I'm going to set the drop to true, meaning that I want to completely remove the index from the data set itself. And here I need to recreate the stock data object or the stock data table. Alright, so this time if I run the Python script again, and here's the table that I want to import into my Power BI application. Alright, so I'm going to remove the print statement, and here I'm going to simply copy this code block. And you can save the code snippet to be reused for later. Alright, so here going back to Power BI. Now from the data view, I'm going to click on Get Data, then click on More. Alright, so for the data source type, I'm going to type Python. Now select Python script and click on Connect. Now here I'm going to simply paste the code block that I just copied and click on OK. Now on the navigator window, Power BI is going to load anything that looks like a table from my Python script. Alright, so here we're going to select stock data, and which is going to be the table that we want to import into Power BI. Now just quickly look to the table here. So here's the take account, and the rest is going to be the stock data, except the day count. Now if I want to further transform the data set, then you can click on transform data, which is going to let you to further process the data set using Power Query. But I'm pretty happy with the table here, so I'm going to click on load. And once the table is loaded, we can see that we have this new table called stock data. Now if we expand the fields and select the table here, we now have the stock historical data that can be used to create different visuals in Power BI. Alright, so this is going to be everything I'm going to share in this video, and hope you guys find this video useful. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give this video a like and click on the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.